Hello, I'm Aiden, welcome back to my channel. I am playing more Geoguessr, very exciting. I have some really neat and fun looking maps that I really want to try out, so let's freaking go. Where's that IKEA? It's the first one I found. I was actually told about this in a comment many moons ago to look up where's that IKEA. It's by a fellow named LP92. Various IKEAs around the world, trying to get at least one per country that has Street View. That is quite the task. I actually didn't know that many countries had an IKEA in them. But apparently there's 90 locations. Average score of just under 18,000. Hopefully I can do better than that, but that's kind of asking for a lot because I haven't played in a hot minute, which is my bad. That's my own fault. But I still have that instinct, that wonderful instinct to simply know things. Is it always correct? Absolutely not. But the sun is to the south, which means we're in the northern hemisphere. What language? Emergency personnel only. Well, English. That's a fun start. That's a very American speed limit sign right there. Could this be Americano? Could also be Canada, to be fair. Merriam Community Center. I don't know where Merriam is. Oh, I was about to ask where's the IKEA. It's this massive building hidden behind this big fence. Or stone wall, rather. Why would we do this? Freight truck entrance. Thank you for visiting. How very kind. I've actually never been to an IKEA. For some reason, in my small American brain, I actually just thought they were in... I thought they were just in, like, Sweden, like the Scandinavian area. Very curious. Whoa! A bookshelf for $80? What a steal. How fun. I always forget. Hold up. Oh, first of all, Taco Bell. That's tasty. Wait a damn minute. That looks pretty Americano to me. But I was about to comment that it says like restaurant and cafe. I always forget, like I always see the memes of like the IKEA hot dog. But then like, anytime I think of IKEA, it's just the furniture and stuff. But apparently they've got killer dogs too. Little Jimmy John's. I can't really suss out the plates too much, which is unfortunate. I wish they didn't blur them so heavily. I at least want to see, like, the colors of the plates. Ooh. Something... Johnson Drive. I was kind of hoping for, like, bigger... Wait, hold up. This street is called IKEA Way? Did they have to pay? Did they have to pay money to call that street IKEA Way? I'm not sure what the 816 area code is. And there's sure as hell no Quick Trip or IKEA. Wait, Jack in the Box is west, right? Western US? 35. The 35 south? What? Oh, there's so many interstates. Oh, there's the 25. Where's the 35? There's the 135. Here's the 35. But where? So many good hints. Don't take me that way. Take me this way, you freak. I need hints. I want to do better than 18,000. That's my goal. But IKEA Way... And that, wow, what a tall sign. That is impossible to miss if you're on this highway right here. What a large store. Holy. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. Where the fuck am I? That doesn't help. So we're on the 35 south. And there's a US Highway 56. What is it with US states not saying, hey, you're here? Welcome to this place. Like, just put little signs everywhere that tells me, you know? Brother, nice. Let's go team, let's go chat. Where the hell is the 69 South? That's what I want to know. Shawnee? So we have the 56, the 69, and we're on 35. Well, there's the 69, but where's the 56? What? What? Hold on, I'm gonna do some hunting. I kind of want to find this one. Oh, Gotti. Gotti. There's Shawnee right there. This is Kansas City, isn't it? Because we've got the 35, the 69. Where's the 56? There's the 56 right there. Yeah. Shawnee Mission Parkway. Okay, so... Oh! Let's go chat. Let's go. Okay, there's IKEA Way. Return to start. Yes, please. So we're right on the corner by the Jimmy John's. Right, yeah, kind of like right there, actually. Perfect score starting off. Woo! This is so good. This is so good. This is so good. Granted, it helps it's not timed, right? Because I saw that Jack in the Box, my immediate thought was to go like, well, not to Google Maps, my bad. My immediate thought was to go like somewhere Cali, Arizona, maybe Colorado, maybe. I didn't know Jack in the Box was all the way over yonder. Finding the 35 was huge though. Kansas City. Why is there no is there an IKEA in Chicago? Like, I'm right over yonder, but I've never even... I don't even think I've drove past an IKEA before. Kansas City, U.S. Granted, I don't think there's going to be a lot of U.S. locations here, but a perfect score starting is fantastic for me. Whoa. This one looks a lot more warehousey than the last one. One way, so we're still English speaking. But we have European plates. Oh, okay. Well, that decides that. I guess we're going UK. But where in the UK, right? I always forget, because like yellow means England, and then like maybe different color ones mean Scotland or something like that. I never remember what the plates actually mean. But it's definitely UK. Question is, do I want to go for a perfect score or just drop her down, you know? Because it looks cloudy. And anytime I see cloudy, I think Scotland. What the... Wait a damn... What? Does that say... Hedge? Hedge means hello in Sweden. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced hey. The J is always pronounced like a Y. That's kind of fun. It's fun that they did that. I made a mistake playing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I always thought, like, because I didn't really pay that much attention to the voice acting. I always thought the Gerudo Princess or Gerudo Queen, Riju, I always thought it was pronounced Ryu. I always thought the J was like pronounced with a Y. And I did for the longest time until I heard it in the voice script, and I'm like, holy shit. I kind of goofed that one up for like weeks. I goofed it up for weeks, which was my bad. You guys have a BP out here? Oh, British Petroleum. I guess it makes sense. I thought that was just an Americano thing. Y'all weren't too busy spilling oil in the Gulf of Mexico. At least At least selling fuel over here. Good for you. I can't make my way out of this commercial hellscape, so I'm just gonna go big city UK into London. Warrington? I've never heard of Warrington in my life. I've heard of Liverpool. Warrington, really? Look how huge that is, dog. No wonder it looks like a warehouse. It is absolutely massive. Oh well, at least 4K. 4,000 points. Not bad. Yeah, this one looks less like a warehouse and more like a huge building. It almost looks like it's made out of Legos, which is kind of cute. But where am I? Is the better question. Skapuntken? That almost sounds like something I shouldn't be saying, but I'm also not sure. Let me know in the comments. Is that something I shouldn't be saying? Velkommen til IKEA. Mondag, fredag, lørdag, søndag. IKEA.se. Is SE Sweden? Or is SE like Serbia? Right? It feels European. European style plates, like... I don't know, I'm not that familiar with what .se means, but it definitely narrows it down, which is helpful. Oh, that bus just disappeared. I want to look at that bus. Bly Midlem Direct. Okay. Don't mind if I do. The hell am I buying, though? Or blying, rather. What does that mean? 7,000 square meters of shopping? Are you just admitting how large your storefront is? Who does that? There's like umlauts everywhere. But who has umlauts? What .se have-an-ass country has umlauts? Would it be Serbia? No, Serbia is Cyrillic. Not Serbia. Maybe it is just Sweden. Does Sweden have umlauts? They do. What if I just drop in Stockholm? What if I just drop home in Stockholm, brother? Woo, not bad. Not bad. I was in Uppsala. Very fun. IKEA Uppsala. That's fantastic. And now I know exactly how many square meters of storefront that one place has. Right by the IKEA. That's wonderful news. 47, damn near 4,800 on that guess is fantastic. And also learning and retaining information about, like, dog, are you kidding me? You seen that shit? What type of language does that? It's another warehousey looking IKEA. Alskade Somar. Nice, man. That's grand. So we have more umlauts. I just wonder if we would be in Sweden twice. Ford on over. Vid Signal Hall Vanster. Ford on over. No, you Ford on over yourself, you freak. Tell me what to do. Talk for Besoket. Okay, this looks like the same language. And wait, .se is Sweden again. What if I just double down and go to Stockholm twice? Okay, we were outside Copenhagen in Malmö. I guess it makes sense that more than one IKEA would be in Sweden, because I'm pretty sure, like, IKEA is the Swedish thing. Like, the quintessential Swedish thing is IKEA. Less good, 3,300. I don't actually know if I'm still on pace. Oh, look at that. 17,200. I am definitely still on pace to beat my goal of 18,000. That's the IKEA? Novidade. Is that just a food? Is that just a picture of food? It is just food. I can't even discern what it is though. There's an IMAX next door. Nice. Get to watch a flick after you get your IKEA dog. Trying to see if there's any hints here. 50 años. 50 years? Isn't años Spanish for years? But is that what it's actually saying? Could this be España? Could it be Spain, perhaps? Something.pt. Portugal? Could it really be? Could it really be Portugal? I'm gonna need to see more Portuguese first. Okay, that's .com, that doesn't help, but Pantoja? Logistico? That sounds Portuguese to me. Transportation, montamos, and repairs? I don't know, that one's a guess. Tus muebles. And lots of little boxes. Almost looks like a grid, that's grand. Yeah, my Spanish expertise has run out, that's all I could translate. Pretty sure it's Portugal though. Do I go to Lisbon? Porto? I think all I need to do to beat my goal is to get it close enough. But I was even thinking, I'm like, I should go Porto because everyone would go Lisbon. Oh, but hey, I beat my goal. I think I beat 20,000 too. Ooh, 21,300. Finding the Ikeas might just be in my wheelhouse. Yeah, my USA guess was pretty clutch just because I'm used to how interstates and US highways work around here, and also seeing the road signs was pretty helpful. My second guess, UK, that one wasn't so bad. Although I didn't really get a lot of hints, I couldn't find my way out. Both Sweden guesses, I just doubled down on Stockholm. Maybe not the smartest idea. Portugal, I was happy to find both the URL and also kind of discern that it was Spanish Portuguese-esque. Not to say they're the same language, that's not fair, but the fact that they sound and appear similar, hopefully I don't get any hate for saying that, but they do sound and appear similar. That was a good hint too. So 20,300 points. Everything added up, I was 700 miles away from all my guesses, which actually makes it sound less impressive than if I just say I got over 21,000 points. Regardless, there's another fun map to come. Interesting / funny locations made by RadoX1988, seemingly a YouTuber. Fantastic, keep up the great work. 109 locations. Stuff you don't see every day. We'll add more locations in the future. If a starting location has nothing interesting, it might have been changed. Well, that seems to happen. I think that happened to me on the WTF World map as well. Average score, not great. 11,000, it looks like. If I can beat 11,000, I'll be happy. That's my rule. Is I just want to beat 11,000. Oh no, brother. Oh no, you can't be saying that, dude. Clearly that looks like a US phone number and US looking plates. You can't be saying that, brother. That's just call yourself the transmission man. I mean that. Oh no. Oh no. We're in a place called Greenville though. I'm not sure where Greenville is, but it's definitely in the US. Ready for your case to take flight. It's kind of a goofy advertisement. Greenville, SC, South Carolina. This is why I always say I hate advertisements, and I hate being advertised to, but billboards in Geoguessr is where it's at. Now, where's Greenville? Is it a big place? I've heard of Charleston and Savannah before, but, oh wait, is Savannah in, no. Isn't there a Savannah, Georgia? That can't be the same Savannah, right? I don't know. I don't actually know. That's off track though. Because I've been to a Savannah, Georgia before, but I don't know if it was that one. Because I don't think I went to the coast as a wee lad. But where? Tell me your secrets, South Carolina. Where's Greenville? Simpsonville? Wait a damn minute. There's Greenville. It was by Simpsonville. That's grand. Where is the transmission clinic? Let's just call it that, right? Isn't it easier just to call it that, perhaps? I don't even know where I am. Streetwise. Let me find out. Maybe I can... Hold up. Oh, we're 2 miles east. We're 2 miles west of Greenville, which is helpful. Are we on the 183? Where's the 183? What the effing freak, dog? There's the 124. What? The 81? South Carolina, you're so confusing. I wanted to start with a perfect score, but maybe that's out of the question. We'll just say slightly west of Greenville. Perhaps? Not bad. Okay, we were northwest. So I had the right idea. 13 points off a perfect score, though. That's not bad. That business should probably change that name. Maybe. I'm pretty sure that's considered a slur these days. Maybe we should just call ourselves the Transmission Clinic. Is a safer bet, I imagine. But hey, a good start. I just have to beat 11 thou. That's right, the Blue McDonald's. I've heard about this. It's also in America, but apparently, I think it was somewhere in Arizona or New Mexico or something like that. But yeah, it was like some local law or something that said they couldn't have yellow on the sign to take away from the natural scenery, and they had to make it blue. I'm pretty sure it's the world's only blue McDonald's. But yeah, this is quintessentially Arizona, New Mexico-esque. This fun little rock desert type hills and stuff. I can't believe, like, I literally just saw an article about this not a couple weeks ago. That's kind of fun that I see it in a map on Geoguessr. How neat. I'm not totally maybe it was Tucson? Could have been Tucson or something like that. Holy shart, brother. It was near Tucson. Sedona. West Sedona. The Blue McDonald's, the elusive Blue McDonald's, is in West Sedona. Even though West Sedona is east of Sedona, we weren't really thinking about that one when we did it, hey boys? I'm so glad I remembered that. How neat. How fun. 3,900, another good score. I am on track. Oh shit. Oh no. Did this one maybe change? I don't see what's crazy about it. It's just, wait a minute. Unless this is what's crazy about it? I think I found it. I think I figured it out. There's a crosswalk. Is this it? the fact that there's a crosswalk in the middle of this desert. I mean, there's a little sign that says bus on it. Maybe that means like RVs or like campers can go here. But there is indeed a crosswalk in the middle of nowhere. It leads to nothing on one side and then leads to nothing but with water on the other side. A curious spot for a crosswalk. I'll give you that. It doesn't look American at all. Cute little sedan with a thing on the top. The sedan has a hat on. I have absolutely no clue. Granted, I could go up yonder and have a look at maybe if we get any language or road signs could be helpful. I'm starting to think maybe I should have been playing this one on no move. I can't read what that says. What the F? What the freak, dog? Is there another crosswalk? In the middle of nowhere? No way. No way. There's another... Where are we walking? Who's walking here? There's a second crosswalk in the middle of nowhere. You can come from the desert to safely cross the road to go towards a slightly greener desert. What an opportunity. What a price to pay. Where am I? Fellas? Oh no. Is that more Cyrillic? Kind of looks like Cyrillic to me. We're on the A154. But there's so many places that have Cyrillic. Could it be Kazakhstan? Maybe. The A16? Well, no, I'm on the A154. Oh, your roads are confusing. There's no A154. Could it be like Belarus or Ukraine? But there's not a lot of desert out there, hey? Right? The A154. I don't freaking think so, dog. And there's like no deserts. It has to be Kazakhstan. Let's say in the wilderness. Not wilderness, the desert of Kazakhstan. Could be Kyrgyzstan. I'll go in between. Dang it. 1,000 miles away. Where am I? Oh my god, I forgot Russia goes down too. No one ever thinks that there could be desert in Russia. Because why does Russia have so much stuff everywhere? Get smaller, stupid. That's not even the A154. It's the P216. Get better road signs, you chodes. Freak. What a weird looking... Look at this map. Scientifically, what makes all these like lakes look like this? That looks so funky. I've never seen another place on the globe that looks like this. There could be more. This is definitely the first one I've ever seen that looks like this on a map. This is crazy. I got over 1,000 points though, so I think I'm still, yeah, I'm at 10,000 right now. I just, oh, you shouldn't have. I just have to not blunder here at the very end. Miss, ma'am, sir, where are you headed to? Wherever this is, it looks absolutely stunning. Look at all these neat flowers and stuff. Or plants, rather. Not flowers, but plants. So fun. Glistening in the sun. A fun little beach. And rock. Oh, and mountains. And mountains. And a big heart in the sky. That's fantastic. The sun is south, so we're northern hemisphere, as long as the compass is correct. Can't glean anything off of this fellow. Besides a shadow, I can't glean anything off of the photo taker. So I'm not sure. I literally have one hint, and that it's northern hemisphere, and that does not narrow it down quite enough. Not quite enough. Cool picture, though. I mean, that's... How fun. How quaint and cute. What a beautiful capture. I don't know where I'm at. Like, where has mountains and beaches and heart clouds and also vibrant, thick wilderness? Prairie? It's not really a prairie. It's off a beach, right? This isn't a beach. It's a bathtub. Let's try Romania. Maybe? No. What? The fuck? Well, I almost had the latitude correct. The latitude was only off by a lot less than 5,000 miles. I honestly forget that there's this part of Russia. Like, Kordon Semyachi, I guess is how that's pronounced. This is... You could have given me 10,000 guesses. I don't think I would have put one over there. That's crazy. Okay, maybe 10,000 is hyperbole. I would have maybe scattered them around appropriately, but that's... Sea of Okhotsk. Okhotsk? I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. That's my bad. Yeah, 6 points. Not helpful. I actually need a reasonable guess to finish out above 11k here. So what's the crazy thing? Is something on fire? Has someone set something on fire? There's a bottle and there's liquid. And what appears to be something on fire? It's definitely blurred out. Oh my god. Is that a fire extinguisher or a hose or something? Wait. That's a little fire extinguisher, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Was there an arsonist? Did the Google car drive past someone trying to clean up a little bit of arson? I mean, we all do arson on the side, you know. Kaptauka Ontom. Oh, this is... Wait, is this Greece? That looks Grecian language characters, maybe? Could be. It's got the potential. Who's setting fires on Grecian streets? People are just over here trying to get their Tibble. And aren't we all really secretly trying to get some of that thing? This is okay, so we get to see the story unfold in just these two pictures because this one's too blurred out. That one's too blurred out. So we get the story in two pictures. There's clearly a fire, something on fire, creating black smoke. There could be evidence of flammable liquid on the ground. And this fellow here trying to put it out with an extinguisher. The man in the background is walking further away. His extinguisher may have run out because he stopped spraying. But it's definitely still on fire. There's more glow in there. For real. Oh yeah, they're leaving now. They're skedaddling. And I don't blame them. Whoever set that fire, you should be ashamed, mister. Kind of crazy that the Google car just drove past it nonchalantly, though. I'm thinking Greece, just based on the language. Fun little historical architecture around here, it seems like. But that just looks like Greece to me, right? Well, not... kind of looks like Cyrillic, actually. But there's that one little weird O-shape letter. Right? Am I crazy? Isn't that what... kind of what Grecian letters look like? I'm just gonna hedge my bets and say someone set a fire in Thessaloniki. And there was a young fellow on the street trying to put it out. Fix your mistakes, Mr. Arson Man. I don't think I did it. I don't think I did it. What fucking letter in Cyrillic is that crazy looking O? I thought that was a Grecian letter. R and R. This is not good. This is decidedly not good. Because if I thought Cyrillic and I saw arson on the streets, I'm 100% going Russia. But I saw that funky little O that looked like a Grecian character. That's why I went so far south down there. That's unfortunate. I don't think I did it. 300 points away. Well, 200 and change away from beating the average. That sucks. I mean, this map is cool. I'll give you that. My performance is not good. I did well in the US on both guesses. And then it all fell apart. It all fell apart right around here. Right around this part here. Guess number 3, I think, was still not that bad. It was Cyrillic and deserty, so I went Kazakhstan, but I forgot that Russia goes this far south and also has desert. That was not good, and then the guess 4 and 5 were terrible. Shit. Fun map, though. I'll give you that. Fun map. Well, I beat my first goal, and unfortunately came that close to beating that second goal, but both maps were very neat and very fun, and I still think I'm improving at this game. It still feels like every time I play I get better. My senses are honed in, except for those Russia guesses in that last map. That's just, we'll ignore that ever happened. Collectively, thank you. If you enjoyed this video, smooch that subscribe button. I appreciate it. Bye.